Okay, welcome back to the channel, and this time I thought I'd take a few minutes to talk to you guys about tips and tricks for new players. Because Grand Theft Auto Online doesn't really do a great job at explaining really much of anything, and it's so confusing. Like when I first hopped online, I was just completely lost. I had no clue what to do, like whatsoever. So I did what most of you guys probably do when you're a beginner. You go online, you look for tips and tricks, videos or something. And I did that, and I found a lot of the videos I found were like the first 5 tips in a video was like different variations of don't mess with higher level players. Like, I'm not gonna say any names, but I was like watching one where it was like the tip number 1 was don't mess with high level players. Tip number 2 was don't mess with high level players doing gun shipments. Tip number 3 was don't mess with higher level players doing, anything basically. And he went on and on about that. So my tip number 1 is all encompassing. Don't mess with high level players. You're not equipped to deal with them when you're new, and they'll just kill you like instantly because they have more health than you and better guns and everything else. And usually you'll irritate them, and then they'll just keep following you and kill you repeatedly, which might just deter you from playing online at all, which is not what we want. So tip number 1, don't mess with high level people. They don't like it, you don't like it, it's not a good time for anybody. Okay, number 2 is kind of on the game. It's about the game, but it's not on the game. You'll see what I mean. You go to your phone or your laptop or whatever you're using to get on the internet, and you go to Google. Say you use Google. Most people use Google, right? And you type in Rockstar Social Club. And when you type that, you search for it. You click on the top option. It'll be Social Club Rockstar Games. And it'll come bring you to a site, and you can sign up for it. It's free. And you can make it so it tells you all of the updates that are coming out. Usually they change what's on sale and what's worth double money once a week, and what kind of car is on the podium in the casino, which you can spin for once a day. Well, yeah, sign up for Social Club. It's kind of worth it. I mean, I like to have it. You don't need it, but it's very helpful. And you used to be able to get a free car. Like, you could go into the shop and there was a car that you could buy for free if you were a member of Rockstar, but I don't know if it's still going on, so I'm not going to tell you about it just in case it's not going on. I mean, I'll show you the car. Okay, so here's the car that you used to be able to get for free. I don't know if you still can if you were a Rockstar member, but so the car is Annis LG RH8. You used to be able to sign up for Rockstar and then go buy this in the car shop for free. And I'm not sure if it's still available, so I'm not going to advertise that as one of the perks of being a Rockstar member. I mean, if you can, that's great. If not, I don't want you to get your hopes up. So go, if you decide to make a Rockstar account, go check in the shop. See if you can find the Annis LG RH8 right here. And then you can get at least a decent car right at the beginning of the game to drive around in, so you don't have to be stuck with one of the random cars that you just happen to steal. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, that's tip number 2. Make a Rockstar account. Okay, now tip number 3 is kind of an obvious one, but I'm going to put it in here just in case, is that money makes the world go round. Like, I don't have very much at the moment, but I've bought bunkers and stuff to help make me more. You're going to use money for basically everything in the game, so you're going to want to get money and lots of it. But I'm not going to go too much into that because I already made a video for new people on how to make easy money all on your own. So I will link that in the description below, and you guys can go check that out after this one. And hopefully learn a little bit of ways to make easy money. Tip number 4 is going to be about cars. And when they explain it to you, they tell you to bring up your phone, go to contacts, and then go all the way to your mechanic and wait a minute for him to answer the phone.
What you need, boss? Some wheels?
And then you pick your garage and which car you want.
I'll get back to it.
But if you just hold down your touchpad for PlayStation, and then you go down to vehicles, right here, you can request your personal vehicle. Granted, if, as far as I know, if you want to change which vehicle it calls, you'll have to use the mechanic to call him. But if you're just trying to get your vehicle quickly, using the interaction menu is going to get your vehicle a lot faster than calling the mechanic, waiting for him to answer, yada yada yada. Let's see, I'm already off and running. Yeah, okay, now tip number 5. Have you ever wanted to like grind, like let your businesses collect supplies or stock, I guess, not supplies, while you're taking a shower, or you run to the store or something real quick, but you don't want to rubber band your controller or get kicked out of the lobby? You can come here to like the casino. There's a couple other places, but you walk into the circle right here, and then when you're on this screen, the game will continue and it'll keep you in the same lobby without a kick out timer. As long as you don't click anything here, just leave it alone. If your game doesn't kick you out by like blue screening or something that isn't your fault, it won't just kick you out for being idle. So you can leave it on this screen for a day, 2 days. You know, you can just leave it here. I wouldn't suggest leaving it on for that long, because if you're doing businesses and you're trying to get their stock, their supplies are going to run out before you come back 2 days later, and so you'll have to resupply. But leaving this on here for like a shower, run to the store, go for a walk, you can do that and still have your stuff producing. Now, tip number 6 starts in story mode, because I spent a long time not knowing how to do this. But have you ever wanted to be online but not really want to be online, you know, like not have to deal with other people, but you still want to be online? Well, if you start out here in story mode and you come in here, you can go to online, and then you click play, and then you can, instead of just clicking go, you can go to invite only session, and it'll throw you into a lobby that is personally yours. I mean, you are restricted on what businesses and stuff you can participate in while you're in a private only lobby, but if you just want to like drive around and not worry about someone blowing up your car because they want to, then here's a good place for you. There's also some stuff you can do in a private only lobby, setups for heists. You can run the normal jobs. But this way, it's just, you don't have to worry about other people in a private only lobby. And I didn't have any idea how to do this, because the game doesn't really do a good job at explaining how to do this. And I swear they do it on purpose, because they don't want you in a private only lobby. And what makes me think that, you might ask? Well, because we're so restricted on what we can do in a private only lobby. Okay, tip number 7 is all about teleportation. Like, say you're getting messed with a high-level player, or just a bunch of people that aren't agreeing with you. Like, they're just killing you for no reason. You can actually teleport. If Lester has sent you any kind of invitation to a heist, you can click on Lester's invitation and it'll teleport you right to the location. Like, mine is set up for the facility. That's where I got my heist going. So if I click on that, it'll teleport me directly to my facility, and then you don't have to deal with them anymore. You can sit in your facility or whatever until they leave, or go do whatever after that. But now the one thing I want to try is, I don't know if it'll get you away from cops. So here, we're going to find out. Oop, not like that, we're not. Yeah, kappa, kappa, kappas. Okay. So I got the cops on me. Oh, well, let's not get away from them yet. Come here. Okay, cops. Now let's see if this works. Okay, well, kinda. You gotta pay to lose the wanted level first, but that's still not bad. So I guess it kinda works. But you still gotta pay to lose the wanted level, and if you're gonna do that and you don't want to teleport, then you can just go in and call Lester from your phone and ask him to remove your wanted level anyway. So, something to keep in mind. Number 8 is about armored vehicles. You're gonna want an armored vehicle, like the one I got on the screen. It makes running away from cops so much easier. It makes doing little itty bitty missions like VIP missions so much easier, because this thing renders you almost bulletproof. I did find out that you can still get shot, but you're almost bulletproof. It's harder to shoot you, way harder. Now, I went with the armored Kurama because I got it on sale and I was broke. But if you can afford it, I mean, pick whatever one is your personal preference, but if I could choose again, if I could go back and choose again, I would take the Duke of Death here because it's an armored muscle car, and I love muscle cars. Tip number 9 is about snacks. They are the way you refill your health bar. And a lot of the time, like, say, if I brought up my interaction menu, I went to inventory, snacks, I would have to go through the animation of eating the snacks before it let me click on another one. You hear that? Yeah. But if you run up to some kind of cover, hold on, stop the animation. Click R1, get into cover, and you can just mow down on these snacks and just heal you up. Same if you're in a car, you can skip the animation if you're in a car too. So just things to keep in mind if you want to use the snacks a lot faster. And you can, well, I'm glad you just opened. But you can come to any convenience store right here. They're all over the place on the map. There's some here. And I'm at one right here. And they're very cheap. Like, here we go. $1 for the ones I just spent. And you just buy them until they're sold out or you're full. Now, if you own a facility and an office, I believe, you get your snacks for free. You can go in, talk to the receptionist, and you can buy them for free. But that's something you won't have for a little while. So at least in the beginning, convenience store. And if they run out like that guy did, before I was full, you can drive off to another one. And they're not very expensive, so you don't really have to worry about having a lot of money to pay for your snacks. But always, always have snacks. It'll keep you alive a lot. 10 is all about beginner weapons.
Those tacos were a mistake.
I feel you there. Tacos are always a mistake. But anyway, back to the video. You can get this special carbine. It's pretty good for beginning in the game. I mean, it's not top notch or anything, but it'll get you results. And I put a drum magazine on. You can go with the extended clip, but the drum magazine slows down your reload, so it's a little slower. And I love suppressors. You can just customize it however, but I really like suppressors, so I got a suppressor on almost all of my guns. And then the other one you're going to want to look at as a beginner is the micro SMG. Now, I don't have one because I got the machine pistol, and I don't know what level that unlocks at. It's down right here. And I don't know what level it unlocks at, but I know the micro SMG is available at the beginning, or very close to it. And you're going to want this not because it's particularly good, but it's one of the few automatic weapons that you can shoot out of a car with. I mean, you're not going to want a regular AP pistol or something semi-automatic to shoot out a window when you're trying to kill targets or something. You want it faster. So micro SMG is great at the beginning for that purpose. I mean, outside of that purpose is not really good. So upgrade when you can. But at least at the very beginning, this is a good start. Now my last tip, and my final tip, and the one I am the worst at is saving money. We talked about earning money earlier, And now we're going to talk about saving money. Like, you see the MK2 here. I mean, it's great for PvP, and it's great for getting around the map, but it should not be one of the first things you buy. Like, it's so easy to just go spend the money you earn on frivolous things, sports cars, whatever, that aren't going to help you in the long run. In the long run, you're going to want to buy businesses, you know, so you can make money, you know, spend money and make money, that kind of thing. It's so hard to not go buy fancy things like this. And it set me back. This was $4,000, or yeah, $4,000, 4 million, and I could have bought 2 businesses for that, 2 or 3 depending on the business, and I'd be so much farther along than I am now. I mean, the MK2 is a great purchase once you're farther in the game, but you shouldn't buy it right off the bat like I did. It is a bad idea. So save your money, spend it wisely, and I guess. Okay, now that's the end. Now, if you like the video, you want to see more in the future, click that like button. If you got any comments, something I might have missed, drop it down below. Subscribe if you want to see more, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when another video goes live. And then, if you want to get a more in-depth look at my personal life, what I am like when I'm not gaming, you want to get to know me a little better, whatever, I have my Twitter down in the description below. And I also stream on Twitch if you want to actually come talk to me personally. I stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come on down, join me, have a laugh, hopefully. And maybe get to know me a little better, because I always love to talk to the community. I try to talk as much as I can. If you didn't notice by these videos, I talk a lot. But yeah, I guess that's all I'm going to do, and I'll see you guys in the next one.